Hello everyone and welcome to the Cosmic multiplayer server. Today we're going to do a little experiment with doing a live stream. I haven't actually done one of these for it must be about 4 or 5 years since I last did one of these. So you have to let us know how it's all sounding, if it's actually sounding at all, and if there's any other sound effects that are coming through. But today we are going on, well, originally we were just going to do a TNT mission on our 10 chunk slime farm, but we've actually been given a little mini adventure to go on. So if we just flick back around and I'll show you the message which has been left for us outside of our gate. If I can get out of here. Yep, hit the ground. I'm just going to quickly grab this book and head back inside because there are multiple enemies and creepers all out here. So just going to head on in here for a little bit, into safety. So here we have a book which has been left to us by Emity, and it's going to lead us on a little treasure hunt. So if we follow the leads in this book, and fingers crossed we will find something fun at the end. And we have a first set of coordinates, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screenshot those coordinates, but we're also going to have to gather up some resources before we go anywhere, because I never travel anywhere pretty much without with armor on, so we're actually going to put some on, I think, for this mission, and we'll have to make some tools as well. So head on down first to the furnace level, because if we're going to make tools, we need sticks. So it's handy just to be able to take those out of the furnace. I will actually, at some stage, I think, put an actual box in here so that I can actually take take them straight out. I know I did that when I made the super smelter in Emity's base, but I never actually added that feature to mine. So let's head down here to the level full of junk, and we will gather up some resources. Right. Just need a quick set of armor. Actually, we'll take a full set of tools as well. We might need a shovel. And might as well grab an axe as well. Chuck all that stuff back in there. And I'm not sure exactly where we're going to be going on this, so I think just to be on the safe side we will take a boat. We have food there, we'll grab those torches, and I'll tell you what, let's grab a little bit of iron, and just in case we'll make a minecart as well. Right, let's organise this a little bit better. And we'll keep those for later. So whereabouts is our first set of coordinates? It's bring up my screenshots on one of these other windows here. There we go. Opens up on one of these screens here eventually. So let's head on up out of the base. I'll tell you what, we will leave this book here because we have the screenshot, and let's see what we can find. I'll tell you what, given those coordinates, let's head over to the farming area. Much safer than going down the side of that hill. I'll tell you what, before we go anywhere, we'll sleep here as well. There we go. So whereabouts are we heading to? We want to go to 213, which is this way, by 2000, which is that way. So I wonder if that's heading towards Jerkrat's place. Pop those out there. Let's get to the top of here. course, we might not even make it there for the amount of fall damage that I take travelling around the world. You see that we only have 4 levels. Ooh, bit of lag there. These guys are absolutely everywhere on the hills around here. If we go into the handful of sheep that I've got, there's about 3 of the captains just in that little pen alone. So are we heading in the right direction here? Just check those coordinates. So 213, which is this plane, and by 2009. So it's further down here. Still quite a bit to go here. Should maybe picked up one of our horses from the farm. It might have been a bit faster to get down here. And possibly some blocks. We've come too far across. Don't think we're that far off the spot now. Can we see anything? Yep, there's something in the desert ahead of us. So let's see, she's left something. So there's another little tomb here and another set of coordinates. Right, let's grab a quick screenshot of that. And do we risk digging straight down here and having a look? She wouldn't put a trap here for us. Let's very carefully. Nope, there's nothing under there. Let's refill that in. Right, so whereabouts is that going to be heading? Let's bring that up on the other screen as well so I can see the screenshot. Right, so we want to be going to that way for 700 and 1618, which is back the way we came a little bit. No, hang on, that can't be right. Right, yeah, hang on, I know where we're going. This is towards, I think this is roughly towards, is it Lex Luthor's treehouse base? I think her base is in this direction or near enough to that spot. So it's going to be a little bit of hiking. We should have, the amount of saddles we got, we should have really maybe put one in our inventory. We could have maybe tamed a horse here on the road. Let's get past these. Don't know how actually far we're going to be travelling as well in this little expedition, or how many, if there's going to be multiple markers that we're going to have to go and explore. approaching 16, 18, but we need to go through this gap here. And we still need to head out to 728. And what have we got over here? Quite pleased I packed the stakes for this trip. This will regenerate us a bit quicker. I think we must be approaching her treehouse somewhere around here. I'm sure it's somewhere in this sort of area from our base. I should say as well, I haven't must remember as well later on in the chat. I installed a Nether portal and a route through the Nether for her, but I left the obsidian in a chest for her at the delivery station. Just need to simply place that around her base where she wants the portal, and in theory it should go through to the little rail track that I installed for her the other day. But maybe we'll have a look at that later after we've gone on this little adventure before we travel up to the slime farm to begin playing with TNT. Now I think I've gone too far here. Yeah, I've gone too far. We're approaching something. Not quite sure what's going on here. Someone building a base in the sky, maybe? Oh, hang on. See another one of those in the distance. Let's get the debug screen away. Let's run away from him. And oh, we have another set of coordinates. Let's quickly grab that, and we will once again carefully excavate just in case there's anything underneath. So we have another set of coordinates. I'll once again bring that up on my second screen so I know roughly where we're going. This must be close to Jerkrat's place. Actually, let's bring up that screen there again. Yep, we're going to go to 14 that way. I pretty much stay in this line, so I am pleased that I brought the boat with us. Let's hop in here. We want to stay in this line and go to 1416. See if we can see any one spaces as we travel along here. It's a huge, vast ocean here. So unfortunately at the minute there's next to no drowned spawning in it. So I don't know what's gone with that. I think it might just be a 114 bug. Maybe it's the spawn rates have been nerfed for some reason. A structure under there? No. So another 300 or so blocks out. It does seem like this ocean just goes on forever here. This is where normally I would either speed it up or would cut to the end if we were doing this in a regular episode. So here we go. Hang on. That must be the next marker. And it's getting dark. Let's try and hop out of this boat. Oh, I think we've reached the end of the of our little mini adventure here, and this is our reward from Emily. So let's very carefully dig down. She wouldn't put a TNT minecart here for me, would she? Oh, there's a barrel under here. And what have we got? Ooh, never wart. And a mending book. That's awesome. Let's grab that, because we've had loads of bother getting never wart. Because as I said in the previous episode, all of it has been taken. But a mending book as well. We can finally maybe get our Silk Touch pick back, because we lost that in a lava-related accident whilst I was fixing people's nether portals. Ooh, that was handy. Someone went to bed. But no, that is brilliant. Thank you, Emily. I'll maybe just have to drop by your base maybe later on, and I'll drop off something fun for you. There's plenty of supplies I have in the base there. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you. Next off, though, I think we will head back to base and we will get these planted. Because the sooner we get them planted, the sooner we can cultivate that entire field, and then the sooner we can start building our automatic brewing stations. I suggest that you have a look on my channel and have a look for the one of the Bedrock series brewing episodes, because the design that I came up from there works in Java just the same, and it's a really efficient model and is very resource friendly. I'm just going to get out of this boat. Did I bring a sword? Oh, I thought I brought a sword with me. Never mind. Hang on. Yeah, this is Jerkrat's place, isn't it? That's going to save quite a bit of a hike, because we can just nip through the nether. Let's hop up here. I don't think... No, he's not on. Yep, and there's his portal there. Actually, while we're here, I don't even know if he's been on. Has he been into the delivery station? I've been setting these up all over the server with goodies in them, and he mustn't have been online, or he has not spotted the box here that I left for him full of odds and ends. But let's go through here, and this is probably one of the more dangerous portals to go through, because it's right out in the open, and ghasts tend to spawn. So, yeah, can't see anything there. Let's... which is the quickest way back to my tunnel from here? Right, I'll tell you what, we'll just go down here. Oh, no, not that floor. Actually, could we get there quicker if we go out onto the roof of this tunnel? Yeah, I think we can. 2 seconds there. Just change my screens over on the other side, because we don't need those screenshots active anymore. Right, so let's head over here, if we can, and then we'll head down there to that little track over there. Yeah. And fingers crossed we don't fall into the lava again. Yep, made it for the first bit, and then this tunnel will take us straight back to our base, because this is what links our base to, well, one of the links anyway, to the gold farm. Starting to run out of food a bit there, and here we are. I'll quickly show you in here as well. Where is the entrance? Is this it? Yeah, here it is. This is the portal that I put in place for Lex Luthor, or I can't remember the number on the end of my screen name, but yeah, for her, I've just surrounded it here with slabs, so that nobody goes through it from this side, because of course that will form a portal at a random location near her base. But as long as she puts the obsidian where she wants it, within range of her base, she should come out here, and she'll be able to take out these slabs. And then of course I put the a minecart track in, which will take her to spawn with the same auto eject that's on mine and Emily's line. So we might as well take this back to spawn there and just have a little nose as well. In fact, before we go back to base, I'll quickly show you Send that back. I'll quickly show you a new build. The episode won't be coming out for 2 weeks, but I'll quickly give you a quick look at my new game. Yep, here we are at spawn. Need to put a hole in that wall there, I think, because we keep having to trek all the way around here. Oop, there's a bit of lag as well there. So here we have one of Dash's towers. And we have Dash's minigame there. I'm not quite sure now who owns the Apple Store. Oh, it could be our friend that's online there. Because whoever did own that before left. But this is our new minigame. We finally got round to building our Stargate. This game, it's a game of probability where you have to, first of all, repair the Stargate and then dial a correct address. And you'll be given 2 to 4 prizes, which could include like rare items, books. I think I've got saddles in there. There's other special blocks. There's diamonds. There's emeralds. Yeah, have I got my pick here? I'll just quickly hop down here. This is the insane redstone that manages it, but I'll go into a little bit more detail when the actual episode comes out, because as much as I filmed the intro and the building of it in replay, I still haven't done the outro for it. But I'll get to that at some point this week. This week, the only episode that's at the minute scheduled is the Halloween shop build. I don't know if you've seen that in anyone else's episodes or any of their other streams, but it's quite a fun build on that one with the replay mod. Let's just plug that hole up there. I don't actually have any diamonds on me, so I can't actually test this. Let's see who's going to have. No, they don't have an end chest. Do they have one? Nope. Let's go to Emily's new shop, because she definitely has an end chest in here. Actually bought her out of end chest the other day, because I don't know what's going on with my luck at the minute, but I have not been able to get a single drop from any Enderman for it must be about 3 or 4 weeks now. But let's head back over to the Stargate and see if we can win anything. So the idea of the little sort of story that goes with this is you have to dial the gate to get supplies back from base, but the DHD is broken and it's not charging the gate. So you have a 50% chance of winning or getting the gate to charge by changing the control crystal, and we're using diamonds for the control crystals. So if I pop that in there, there we go, the gate has actually charged, and then we simply have to come around and dial a gate address, and if we are successful, hear some clicking. Yep, the gate has success. That's handy for a stream, isn't it? The gate has successfully dialed, and the wormhole is open. The charge dissipates from the capacitors on the gate, and once the gate closes, we should receive a reward. There we go, I can hear the clicking. There we go, the gate's closing. And we only got 1 prize that time, and that was some sand from Abydos. Let's put that back in. And I'll show you some of the prizes. There is like a reset circuit in here as well, so it will reset itself. Right, let's put that back in there. But you see, we have there's lots of books in here. There's loads of books and stuff in there as well. There is in one of these. Or actually, it might still be over here. I haven't finished loading all the prizes yet. There is some heads to go in as well, and we've got some emerald blocks. There's Hearts of the Seas. But I haven't finished loading all the prizes yet and setting them up to randomise, because I don't want it just to drop straight in. I want it to, actually randomise, so you're not just getting that. You can get like anything basically from the 5 chests that are going to be stacked up in there. But actually, hang on. Before we go anywhere, I better retrieve that diamond. Otherwise, I'll not know if anyone's actually played. There we go, and we will head back to base. We'll get this Neverwalk planted, and then I think we will head up to the slime farm and make a mess with a little bit of TNT. You see here as well, I went around spawn weeks ago and I put half slabs scattered around just here and there, just because it was you happen to jump up everywhere all the time. You're losing all of your like food saturation, so it's far easier just to wander around and just quickly step up the half slabs. Here we are back here. I think we need to make like a secret door in the wall over here just to get out of that corner for getting to the end portal. Right. Oh, we always come out on the north side. Let's head into our little tunnel. Nope, I haven't refilled that. We'll have to walk. Actually, no, I brought one with us, didn't I? Right, let's zoom along here. Did rails used to be this loud? I don't seem to remember them being this loud. There we go, and we'll head over into the farming district. Right, let's first of all put those away. I tell you what, I'll put that mending book and the potions in there just to keep them safe. And let's get this Neverwort and get it planted. We've been trying to get this for absolutely ages. And I know I mentioned in an episode the other day that we were trying to get hold of them because no one replants them when they leave an area. So we've had this field here set up for a little while. Slowly walking here, but we'll be able to use these 54 to cultivate this entire field. It shouldn't take too long because the Neverwort doesn't seem to take that long to grow up, and it does yield quite a lot once you get it all going. Oh, and last one, so there we go. So that's that section of field done, thanks to Emily. And over the course of the next couple of days, I'll just slowly come back over here and we will fill this entire area. Should really do a harvest on all of these other ones here as well, because we're getting quite a lot as well stockpiled in the warehouse. Actually, let's hop over here. Has anyone? Nope, no one's placed any orders. But we do have quite a lot stored up here in the warehouse. Loads of materials. So we're not going to be running out of food resources anytime soon. But actually, I think we will leave these in our chest here as well. I should say, I got ahead as well the other day. Might just walk around to players and do this, just to confuse them. Let's pop that in there, and we're going to head now up to the slime farm. It's a 10 chunk slime farm excavation that we've been working on. It is quite a trek to get there. Slowly get through. But our trek has been made easier by access to the nether roof. So if we just hop up here. Very slowly on the ladders. Maybe just put a proper lift in here so that we can get launched up out onto the roof. Yep, and here we are. Is there a... Yes, there is a minecart. Let's just charge that rail. And here we go. Now we have to come a little bit away because Focus put the track down in a bit of a peculiar pattern. That portal there will take you through to spawn, but we should be approaching the gold farm in a moment. Should be coming into view. I can see some light starting to come in. Yep, so there you can see that's the pigment farm where we get all our gold from and repair all our tools. But we now need to go 2,300, I think it is, on the Z axis. So I think whilst we do that, I think I will quickly nip and get another bottle of water. So what I'll do is, I'll tell you what, I'll stick some music on for you just for a few minutes, because this is going to take about maybe 3 or 4 minutes for us to get to the end. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly nip away and I'll be back in a minute.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the corner.
We are almost at the end now, and we'll get chucked out and thrown into the portal. And here we are at the 10 chunk slime farm, or the excavation site. And you'll see here I have prepped some TNT machines, and we're going to take out a few sections of the ground here down to bedrock. So let's just hop out of here and leap out. There we go. There's my weather station. Oh, won't let me into that boat, never mind. So let's have a look here. These are just basic TNT machines. I don't have any blocks on. I'll tell you what, we'll just use this one here and I'll show you an example. Oh, that's an idea. We didn't bring any. We still needed a couple more pieces of TNT. Oh, and something's gone wrong with the connection there.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest day. The summer's calling.
There we go, we're back. I believe that is one of the new time schedules that are in for the server reboot, because 1.14.4 is just full of bugs, and that probably explains as well why we couldn't get into this boat. But let's go around here again and we'll start again. As I just realised that I've forgot to bring some extra TNT with us, so we can't actually use all these machines here anyway. But these are just basic TNT machines here. And of course that's an issue as well, getting stuck in boats. And the way these work is they just use the coral fans to duplicate the TNT so that we can like pound on the ground and make a massive mess. I'll just quickly show you how these working. So you see that drops down there, and then of course water comes in, then it resets, and then we can put it out again. Now I was going to do these as flying machines to make them go back and forth, but one, that would just affect too much of the server's performance, and as well when I created them in a testing world trying to make the return mechanism, it worked about 3 passes, then they would get stuck, so I think that would just be disastrous here. But what I'll do is I will quickly show you how to make one of these machines before we actually continue. So, oops, we will go into here, and this is basically all the equipment we need, plus the TNT, which I forgot to bring with us. So let's just get all of that out there. And clear these a little bit out of the inventory. Right, so that should be everything there. So see, I've already made this little jetty coming out here, and we're basically just going to recreate what we have on there. So we want just a block, a piston, and then we will stick another block, followed by 2 slime blocks. And yep, I put another walkway up there. If we come up here, I hopefully will be able to place the observer facing the right way. Then we pop that on there. I'll stick a slime block there ready, and then you want to come out in a little L shape. And do I have a temporary block on me? Yep, just stick this dirt in, use that as a temporary block, and then we will build that out like that. And to start off the machine, We lost a slime. To start off the machine, you want the elements to be separate, and I'll show you how those join up in a moment. But first of all, I'm going to sleep. There we go. Oh, I didn't pick up the slime again, did I? Alright, let's head back over there. Replace the one that we lost. Oops, I've done it again, haven't I? Replace the slime there that we lost. And I'm just going to pillar up so we can get on top of this, and we have a coral fan. That way I'm just going to place on the end here, and then I prefer to place the stone wall on top of the fan. And then what we would also do here, if I had the TNT on me, the TNT would get placed there, but unfortunately I haven't brought that with us. I knew there's something I forgot to get from the base. But you'll see there the slime's already starting to form. So let's hop up here, and I'll quickly show you these machines connecting. So you see at the minute, like, these ones here are separate, and as soon as we push that, machines will assemble themselves to the final stage of the TNT duper, and that is it. They're live, and then they can start dropping TNT. And you see there, we get down to bedrock quite quick. I'm just going to go quickly grab some blocks. Actually, that's one thing as well that we are missing from that one that we were just building. But I'm going to grab these blocks over here first. Where's the granite? Right, we'll take those. And knowing my luck, we will need all of these pistons. And we will take all the extra levers as well. Right, let's quickly head back over now to the one that we were assembling. Yep, that's this one here. Because one thing I forgot from my inventory there is on this block here, you need to place the rail there and the minecart. The minecart will be stopped moving forward by the wall, but because we haven't got the TNT, we can't activate this one. Alright, so which one I suppose should we start with? We might as well start with this one here. We'll start digging a hole, because you see here we've already done one, and you can see the line that I took. So let's just get a bit of this TNT out. Oh, and we've had a breach in the wall there. Quite a large breach. See if we'll get a few more TNT holes dug out of it before the water stops it. Yep, slowly getting the bedrock. And plus as well, the TNT will destroy any entities down there as well, so the server won't have to worry about those. And I think we're almost down to bedrock. Drop a few down there just for good luck. I think we can get away with that, not replacing the sand on that just for now. But the next thing is we need to extend this. So to extend these machines, as I said, I didn't build an automatic one, but we need to put them into the extended position, and then we will grab our blocks, and it's just a simple case of advancing at 5. There we go. And then we should now be in position to detonate a little bit more. Ooh, a few TNTs are flying out all over the place. And we've hit water now. Yep, so we're going to have to go and find where those are and fill in the gaps. You know what, I'll grab a little bit of sand and maybe some other blocks out of one of these. I think this one's got sand in it. Yep. Take a little bit of that. We will seal the breach in the wall. And then we will head down the bottom and clear out some of that other water. Just fill that gap in. A little bit more. Tell you what, let's just ride that water down. So you can see from here the destruction that we've rained over this area. Right, let's grab a pick. And see if we can find where that water source block is. There we go, that one's draining off. We'll go over there and we will drain that one there as well. But you see, we have quite the mob farm down here at the moment. Let's just escape from those guys quickly. And we'll plug that gap there. Yep, that's that area clear. Looks like there's another breach over here. We'll get rid of that. Yep, that should be alright. Now we'll head back up and we will take out a few more sections. There's more slime spawning here. This place is going to be awesome when they actually get the when we actually get it all dug out and all the platforms installed. You can see here, if you look at the upper track along there, that is the shape of these 10 slime chunks. Right, let's head back over to this machine. I prefer to have my hand empty just in case. And let's see how far we get this time. I think we weren't that far off bedrock anyway. Yeah, pretty much hit bedrock now. Let's just make sure that all the entities are cleared. Amongst other things. Right, so the next one is the tricky bit. Pop that there. And this is why I brought so many pistons. Oh, got to deploy it first. Yep, and then do that. 3, 4, 5. Gather all that up. And detonate another one. At least some of the stray ones are taking out some of the walls on the other side. It looks like there's some more water as well that's formed down there, but it shouldn't interfere with this line so far. Right, let's just make sure the entities are cleared. Yep, I think that's another section done. Line up that. And repeat. Oop. Deploy. And then we'll do that. There we go. Eke out a few more. I tell you what, night time's coming in, so before we move that forward, we're going to sleep because we're the only ones on the server now. Right, how do we hit the bottom? Right, let's extend this again. And we've lost one. There we go. We'll do the next set. See if we can get those last couple of stray blocks there out of the way. No, I think that's all we're going to get from that position. Let's move us forward again. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Almost there, just maybe a few more blocks. Yep, we're at the bottom there. Let's deploy that. Drop another section. Blast out another area. I think we're almost at bedrock there now. Just maybe a few more stray blocks that are still in range. Yeah, let's just make sure there was no surviving entities. Oh, I think that was a diamond. Ooh, should we go down there and get that diamond? I think we will. We'll also take a few blocks down there as well and see if we can get rid of a little bit of that water just whilst we're down there. Yeah, let's take that sword. And I think, given how dangerous it is down there, we will put some real armor on. At least if I do die, I won't have too far to come back to collect it again. Almost at the bottom. Oh, we pulled the sword out and I just realised I didn't pick the actual pick up to pick up the diamonds. Back up to the top. Yeah, that's the right one. Need to replace our silk touch as well now that we have that mending book from Ebony. I have a silk touch in storage. Make a new diamond pick. It was one of the many picks that have been lost to lava. See, the slime spawning everywhere around here. Now, how far is the flying machine? That's across here. Let's hop down here. Very carefully. Now where did we... Ah, there they are. Look at them all lining up in the shadows there. Right, let's quickly get this mined up. Oh, another block. That's all we got was 2 from that one there. Let's just see if there's anything else in here. Of course, we dismantled the beacon yesterday, didn't we? Oh, I'll take that bit of redstone though. There we go. And probably going to have to pillar up out here again. If I pillar up here, the TNT will take us all out in a minute. I think this is possibly the original TNT hole that I made just to test the area. Right, let's get back up to the top. See if it'll let me swim. There we go. Put on the other armor again and add that to there. And put all of those away. Don't need the iron, that can just despawn or come back into our inventory, one or the other. Right, now let's head back out there and see if we can take out a few more sections of this. Right, that's that one cleared. Let's advance the machine now by a few blocks. Deploy the machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, this should be quite an easy one because I think this is just going to fall onto the pre-drilled hole. There was a couple more. Yep, that's that one cleared. Another one in. There's another section. Yeah, I didn't think this one would take too long. There's going to be a few manual blocks to take out, but it's going to be dotted around the whole area anyway. Yep, and let's go to sleep again. Yep, we're still the only one on the server. Right, and now let's advance this machine another few blocks. There goes another piston. This is why I brought the stack. Yep, that's in the deployed position. Drop a few more. Right, let's get this one drilled down a bit more. It's quite a deep section, this one. I think that's all we're going to get from that little section. Not far off that boundary wall there. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully none of this bounces back up here and destroys the machines, because I don't have any more replacement TNT. There we go. Hit the bottom. And we'll clear it out a little bit more now. Is that deployed? Yes, it is. Right, let's advance the machine again. See, there's more slime and stuff spawning over there. Oh, that'll break anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the walkway. I wonder if we can. Oh no, I can't jump over that gate, can I? I wonder if we can get on top of it there and look down and see them. I suppose I can just crouch out here a little bit. And we can see the destruction. Slowly get down to bedrock. Now, I don't think we're going to get anything more out of this position. I see some more slime spawn down there. Right, let's put that in the deployed position. And move this forward another few blocks. Actually, how far are we off the end? We'll put a couple of blocks. Then I'll just go and have a look. Maybe we do a few here. Alright, let's move this forward another block. You have to very carefully move it forward, I think, on the next ones. Right, can we risk moving it forward again? We might get away with it advancing a few more blocks. See, are we at the push limit here? Nope. Right, let's see what we get just from that. Yeah, that's going to be alright, just to clear that last little corner off. Just a few more, perhaps. Yeah, I don't think we can actually... No, we can't actually advance the machine any further. So that is this particular line here done. So next up, we'll go on to the next machine. But I think this one we will advance it at least one block before we start. Although we may not have a choice in the matter now anyway. It might blow up the sand wall. Right. Let's fire this one up. Yeah, you can see that a little bit more clearly at the bottom there now. Slowly clearing out the area. Alright, let's move the machine forward. We're deployed. That should be far enough now. And if we come out here again. Almost down to bedrock. Right, let's go back to sleep. Because I don't want to be dealing with phantoms whilst we're on a single block suspended platform. We'll take the bottom off there whilst we're detonating it, then you get a much more clearer view. Almost cleared that section. Yep. Now we've lost another lever. Deploy it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop a few more down there just for the fun. Right, and let's advance the machine once more. What the hell am I doing? I think that's the right count. Right. Drop a few more of these. I think we're almost down, and yeah, that certainly looked like one that. Wow, that's a huge hole in the side of the wall. Right, way down to the bottom anyway. Right, we're down there. Let's seal this breach up. Yes, I've got sand on me. That's that breach sealed. Let's advance this second machine again. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Few more of them. Must almost be a bedrock. Yep, let's just put a couple down there just to be sure. Yep, we're definitely at bedrock. Let's advance the machine again. What on earth did I do? What did I do that for? I'll tell you what, let's just leave that there. I can mine them up later on. Right. Oh. Deploy it first. Three, 4, and 5. little bit more to bedrock. Yep, and that's that one done. I'll tell you what, just to save a little bit of time, because we can always mine them up later on. Oop, deploy it. 2, 3, 4, 5. This huge area now that we're beginning to all clear out all the way down to bedrock. I think this is going to look awesome when we have the entire area, this whole square, completely clear. But it's going to take an awful lot of TNT to do that. Let's just drop a couple more before we move it again. Actually, what is the push limit on these again? Will we advance it any further? We've got 1, 2. Oh, just 2. Alright then. Let's actually, are we anywhere to be able to hit anything here? A little bit. We might as well clear out this little column. A few more. Right. Pop that there. Another piston. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Just keep watching for some of these that are flying out. Still the only people on. A little bit more. Drop a couple more just to clear any entities. And we'll move the machine up again. Another set in there. I'm almost at the end of this column. There you go, see that a little bit more clearly. You can see the one there that got launched off to the side. Almost down. Just a couple more blocks on the side. And I think that's it for that section. I'll tell you what, we will quickly go and sleep, so I don't want to take the risk. There we go. Let's have a little look here at what we have excavated so far. So we started from that one narrow strip that was on this side, that you can see there in that little sort of 6 wide gap there. And then you can see here where we've ended there, and a few more blocks that we have to go on this side. Let's move the machine up again. Yep, it's deployed. One more. There we go. Another section. Almost down to bedrock. Let's drop a couple more just for good measure. Machine's not deployed. There we go, it's away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A little bit more. I think that is us down on this section. So we can advance it just a few more blocks. Actually, let's see what we can get from this position here if we just go forward a couple of blocks from here. We're almost in line with that machine. There we go, just put a few more down there. I think we will leave this machine here, even though we could maybe advance it maybe 1 or 2 more blocks. Although no, come on, we might as well. Let's take out that, put one of those in, and one of them. Machine is deployed. And I think, is that it? Yep, that's us in line with that one there. So let's see if we can actually hit anything with this TNT. Ah yeah, we'll take a little chunk out of the side of there. Yeah, it seems like maybe every 4th or something TNT is hitting that that wall. Slowly taking out the side of there. See if we get any to bounce towards it as well when they detonate off each other. Nope, I think that's it, and I think that's it for this column. So what I'm going to do is now, actually no, we've got enough pistons for a few more turns. I think we will take out those half slabs though before we do anything else. Zoom around here. And very carefully, crouching all the time. Still a bit to go. Just a little further. And we're almost at the wall. So this machine is only going to come to about this far then. Unless we take out, maybe we'll take out the top layer of sand here. But the machine will odds on probably blow itself up. But even if we get that little section behind it there done, I'll just take that back to there just in case. These little grids here have all been sort of hollowed out as well to bedrock. Oh, that was close. Let's just place a few of these to get back out. One of the dangers of working here at this excavation site. Actually, we'll plug that gap as well. And we'll now move on to the next machine. As long as it has TNT. I can't. Oh no, this one has. It's just this end one here that doesn't have TNT. I'll have to come back and do that one later on. Actually, or should we do the other side? Oh, we haven't got any TNT for this one here either. I can't really touch the TNT on any of these because as soon as I do, it will deploy and we'll lose it. Probably could have been better off doing this bit because it's actually within slime chunk. But never mind, it's all got to be cleared anyway, so I might as well just continue on with this section here. Let's see if that reaches the wall. We just do this one maybe a few blocks at a time until we get a little hole going. So the TNT doesn't bounce up and hit the sand wall. Right, I think we can rain fire a bit now. Oh no, we can't. See the ripple coming up the wall. Then it all drops down. Right, let's drop a few more of them. Then we'll see where the water's going to go, then we'll seal the breach. Possibly put a few more down. Right, let's go and get some more sand because I don't think 14 is going to cut it. Gather up that one there. Ooh. Let's stay on the outer side of the wall. That's it, almost sealed. But of course I can't get back in. Right, now how far were we away? Oh, we're still waiting for the water to drain. Well, whilst that water drains, let's fire... This one got TNT. Yeah, let's fire this machine off a few times whilst the water drains underneath. Might as well make a few little breach holes in it. Let's see if this puts a hole in the wall. Can I reach that machine from here? No. Actually. We'll sort of operate two machines at once, at least for this little first bit as well, and then we'll just advance the other one as normal. Oh, we've actually breached the wall behind us and we never noticed. Fill that back up a little bit. And we'll go get some more sand in a second. Pop these in here. Let's go on to the other side this time though before we fill it up. And whilst that water drains, let's quickly go and sleep. And we best have something to eat as well. So one good thing about crouching all the time, we're not really using that much of our hunger up. Right, so where was I? Was that one there? That one there's still draining. Drop a few of those. Nope. Drop a few of them ones then. Oh, they're hitting the excess water there as well. Water's almost gone. Right now, is that one down to bedrock? Drop a couple more, and then I'll tell you what, we will finish this hole here before we start working on the other machine. Though, can we hit that switch from here? Right, that's deployed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That machine's deployed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Let's come out one block. Probably get a better view as well doing it this way. You can see the TNT machine there a little bit more clearly as well. So we'll drop a few from that. Empty our hands so that we can stay crouched. Drop a few from that one, a few from that one. And we must have hit another water cavern. And we'll have to go down there and clear that out manually. Oh, and it looks like we've breached the wall again. Won't be too bad once we get further away from the wall. Hopefully most of that will get caught in there. Yeah, and that's all just getting caught in the water. See if we can at least clear this one down to bedrock, and then we'll go down and fix the issues below. Oh, and there's another section of wall that's going to get blown away. Oh, but luckily the water didn't let it destroy the sand. Yep, that's pretty much now down to the bottom. So we will go and collect a little bit more sand from here, so we might as well. Don't need that. We'll take that. Take another 2 stacks of that. And we will go down the water here, just to make this a bit easier. And right, that's where the water source is over there. All of them. Yeah, that's starting to drain away. Let's have a little look down here as well. Whilst we're down here, slowly go down at the bottom there. Now you can hear the ominous music playing in the background. Oh, some more redstone over there. Do we risk it? Because I don't think these guys want me to have it. Right, let's get some cobble because... Oh, no. It's all gone wrong. Hang on. There we go. We're sort of safe. But yeah, this is a huge area that we've just carved out in the past is an hour or so that we've been here. Right, let's carve through here a little bit. Actually, let's just go straight up. Any stray blocks, we can just take those out manually later on. We'll set up some scaffolding or something down the bottom, and we'll use that to get rid of all the other blocks. That'll be a job for another day. We're just doing TNT today. Right, let's swim up here and fix the breach. There we go, that's that sealed. And we still have to, I think, take out a little bit more up here, didn't we? Let's just clear my hand. Or have we breached that one? I think that one might be, it's this machine here, the one that we hadn't finished making the hole in. Ooh, that was nearly disastrous. Alright, let's do it from here. Yeah, let's just keep firing that there. Just look at this one. I will have to take out this little pathway at sky limit at some point soon. Oh, and we've breached the wall again, but I think it'll be contained over there, so we might just be lucky for that. I think we've almost cleared everything that we're going to be able to clear. Yep, I think that's everything for that section, so let's plug this leak once more. But hopefully we should be far enough away to not have this much sort of bother this time. Let's get back under there. And there we go, that's that one filled. Right, now let's advance these machines. So we will place that one there. Place that in there. And we might as well do both machines at once. So we want... that goes there, and... take that out, pop that there. Let's just deploy that machine and deploy this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stick an extra block on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will come out with our 2 blocks. Deploy a few of these. Hopefully now we're safe enough for putting many more holes in the outer wall. Yep, we're carving up these sections quite nicely. Got a few more of them. Is there much more left on this one? There is a few blocks. Drop a few here as well. Yeah, that one's still got quite a few more blocks to go. I think that covers it for that section. Let's drop a few more just for the fun. Yeah, and this one here. Right, let's get that one deployed. Yeah, and those couple of little stray blocks, I'll just have to take those out manually when the time comes. Let's have a quick look up here, and is that somebody subscribing there in the corner there? So thank you for joining our channel. I'll just close that one there, and we'll check out your channel shortly to see what you do. Let's just hop back up here. Where was I? Oh, here we are. Forget which column I'm doing there. Right, let's pop another one there. And another one in here. I don't know if this is taking the same amount of time or not by doing 2 of them at once, or if it's doing it any quicker. Ah, no, I shouldn't have been holding shift there. Right, let's get rid of that. Yeah, I've still got some more around the site there. Diorite even. Just 1, 2. Oh, if I can get the block in there. 3, 4, and if I can squeeze in there, 5, right. 2, 3, 4, 5, and get rid of the random block, and put our 2 out here, and right. Let's drop a few more of them. And was that the outer wall getting hit again? Yes, it was. look at that. We've got a huge breach. Never mind. We'll fix that later. I think we're far enough away now from the wall that we don't have to worry about the water getting into it, and we can just fix that later on. Yep, we're going down almost there. Drop a little bit more TNT. Almost there. Up a little bit more on the other side. There was a couple more. I don't think we're going to get that little bit there cleared. I think that's going to be a manual job for that bit there. But let's just drop a few more just to be sure. Right, now let's advance these machines again. Yep, that block. And that block. And I think it's actually easier just to advance them like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just cheat and do that. And hope we don't fall. I deployed that machine, yes it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, let's hop around here. Look at all these spawns. Quite a few. I'm looking forward to getting this farm actually complete and having the whole 10 chunks active. You see there's some smaller ones down there. Got some bigger ones spawning under that section. There's another big one over there. This is going to be a really awesome farm once we get it fully constructed. But to do that, we need to continue blasting with the TNT, which is today's mission. Drop a few more from this one. A little bit more. We're almost down to the bottom. Just quickly clear all these notifications before they drive me nuts on the corner of the screen. Right, where were we there? Oh, and I've got the wrong screen open on my other monitor. There we go. Just to make sure the Minecraft screen hasn't gone black. Because OBS is a bit of a pain in the arse. I think that side is down. A few more blocks to clear here. A little bit more, maybe. Right, so that's that one done there. Let's now move these machines forward again. sure I'm on that side, 'cause I'm not making that mistake again. Deploy it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's pop that out there, and we'll quickly run to this little pathway. Get one lever there. Pop that in there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's just join that together now. Right, so detonate a few more of them. Stay nice and crouched. Drop a few out of this one. A little bit further, I think, on these machines here before we'll shift them. Almost. Yep, and that's it for that one there. Let's advance these once more. Might as well deploy them both. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Four and 5. Then we will stick our blocks out here. It's like something flew back there, look at that. A few out of that one, get a few out of this one. The sun's going down as well. A little bit deeper. Right, how far have we got to go on this side? A few more blocks. Right, tell you what, before we do anything else, let's go and sleep. Because that's all I need is a creeper to spawn on one of these andesite diorite blocks even. Yep, I think that is it for this section. Let's get these machines moved forward again. Deploy them first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, that machine's in the forward position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will stick our couple of blocks out here so we can control both of them. And let's detonate the side then. This is where I've had time to perfect the automatic flying machine. Or even just an automatic advancing one stage. But unfortunately in my testing world I couldn't get it to cooperate every single time. I think that's down. Let's fire this one a few times. I think we're getting close to the wall there. No one else is online still at the moment. Let's take a few more out of here. Oh, saw that one fly away. That's an idea, we still have those breaches in the walls we've got to fix over there. But are we at the bottom here now? Yeah, I think that one's clear. And that one's clear. So now we can move the machines once more. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll tell you what, let's just connect those. And do we have any more? We'll just use some other blocks. Oop. Deploy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll tell you what we'll do now is, right, we'll clear this next little zone and then we will seal that breach and we'll get some more of the white blocks here. Drop a few from either side. A little bit deeper on that side. Still a little bit more, there we go. Yep, and I think just a little bit more on this side. Yeah, and I think that's all we're going to get from that one. So let's seal this breach. And yeah, we might get away with the blocks that I've got on me to fill this all up. Get a few more in there. Right. Yeah, we definitely have enough blocks to fix this hole. Oh, right, we're underneath that station there. Right, we'll just have to go the long way to get back out. Right, and let's see if we can find some more blocks in here. I'm sure I made a whole load of them. Yeah. Got a few stacks of them. And let's now advance the machine by another 5 blocks again. But before we do that, let's just sort the OCD out. And let's see, we want the lever on there. Take that one out, pop that there. Deploy the machine. And that's that move forward again. Move that forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's come out a couple of blocks. And yeah, we're getting close to the wall here. Drop a few from this side. Almost. Yep, I think that's that one done. Let's just make sure. And this machine might only be able to advance maybe twice, and this machine might be able to make it all the way to the end. We'll have to have a look as we get closer to the outer wall there. So let's pop down our levers. Put that there. Very carefully walk around here. I'm actually really surprised that we haven't died, because normally I've got no problem with the amount of times that our character dies. It's usually the quickest way to get back to base from here as well, as we die just to teleport back. There we go. And let's just cheat. Do it that way. 4, and yep, one more. 5. And right, let's operate this machine on its own for a moment. Slowly getting down there. Hopefully there shouldn't be any water as we get close to the wall here. Let's come out a little bit and fire this one up for a moment. Try and take out a bit more of that pillar. A few more from this side. A little bit deeper. I think a couple more blocks on this side and we'll be through. Just gotta try and get one to fall on that particular block there. Yep, there goes another one. Seems to take a couple of attempts for it to land on that particular block. Detonate a little bit more of this. I think that's that from this machine. Yep, now I'm going to just advance this one, maybe a few blocks. How far does it look like we are away from that wall? If I can get over there. Actually, no, I can walk through the gate, can't I? I don't actually think we can advance that anymore. Maybe it's one block. Alright, let's see what happens now. Will the machine blow itself up? Actually, we might be able to advance this machine a little bit more if we just keep detonating the sand at the base. Couple more, and then we will move it forward. Ah, we're at push limit for that side. So let's put this in here. Oh, we might not be at a push limit. Let's see what we get from this one. Now we may not be able to get any more on this side. Let's give it a try. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was going to blow us up there for a second. Right, one at a time. See where it lands. Right, let's just keep drilling down for a little bit. Maybe we'll let this machine blow itself up. It could be fun. Right, I think we're at the bottom there now, so deploy, move it forward. Do we risk 2 blocks? I think 2 blocks might actually put us... go on, we'll risk it. Oh no, the machine is going to blow up now. Yeah, I saw slime blocks landing. So I think we made it quite far on that machine there before we blew it up. We should have just stuck to the 1 block. But we now still have this machine here. At least for now. Right, so let's advance this machine now. And let's see, we'll put that there. Put that there. Machine is deployed. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be relatively safe, I think, to do that bit there. See what, just realising here it is pouring down and the creepers could, I suppose, spawn on any of here. Let's quickly sleep. And if we can fight past that there, yeah, it's a lot better now, daytime. Which column was I at? Yeah, it was this one here, wasn't it? Let's hop to the end. And how far are we off then? Now we still have a little bit more to clear on this side. But I think we can maybe only move this one, perhaps maybe 1 time forward now. Drop a few more in here. Yeah, I think that's it for this position. Oh, there goes one flying the other way. Right, let's move this forward. How many more blocks have we got? Yeah, I think we actually have 1 full advancement out of this before we have to move on to the next column. Right. Let's deploy that. That in there. Continue to place blocks down in the wrong place. It's got 1, 2. Oh, hang on, if we hit the wall. Right, we've hit the sand. Let's just come out here. Yes, I've got a shovel. Yep. And we'll just take out these 2 blocks and that should make it alright for us. Yeah, there we go. 4, 5. Yep, that's right. And let's empty our hands so that we can stay safely crouched and peer over the edge. And take out this next section. almost at the bottom of this bit. Are we in line? No, we're not in line with that machine there next. But we hopefully will be able to continue pushing it from that one piston. Yep, that's it for that bit. Let's bring that back up. Deploy the machine. Actually, how many blocks have I got to go? Just a little bit more. Yep, I think that's probably the limit for that. Because after that we're at this wall here. See if we can get any to hit on that far shelf. We're lucky we might get one land on it. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to get out of this machine here. Let's go down now and inspect the damage. Tell you what, let's breach the wall on the side here, and we'll just ride the water stream down. In fact, if we do it here, we might be able to get all the way down in one go. Unless the water goes in there, but we'll see. We can always maybe just funnel the water a little bit. Down here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Always going for the lowest possible bit. Yeah, that's it. So we can get back up easily though. Yeah, we'll do that. So you see here, we've carved out from what was one tiny little channel at the other end, we've carved out quite a huge area. Let's just float on down. With a FUD. Have something to eat in this hole. Right, and here we are at the the amount of mobs that form down here. I shouldn't have maybe carved out this bottom layer first. But you see that we have carved out a massive area just in the past, well, just the duration of this live stream. We've carved out a huge area down here. Because it was when we started, if we hop over to here, it was only a few blocks across here, but we've managed to get all of these ones. Oh, we don't have the armor, we don't even have a sword to deal with these guys. Hopefully they'll die out. Oh no. Let's get away. Let the sun deal with them for a moment. See, there's even more down there. If we weren't building a 10-chunk slime farm, this would be an amazing mob farm. Slowly get rid of him. Make sure there's no one else coming. Did we get any heads? No, we didn't. Oh, look at all those creepers in there. And down there. Do we risk it to get the gunpowder? I don't want to run the risk of losing all these pistons. So I'll tell you what, let's just head across here. At the unintentional mob farm. I'll tell you what though, I will swipe that redstone whilst we're here. I might not have time to swipe the redstone. Yeah, it's too high risk. I'm just going to have to abandon it. Where's that water stream? Let's get back up to the top. A little bit higher. There we go. You see here from above. Right, let's get back into here. And seal the breach in this wall. Right. So next up, because we don't have any TNT and it's too high risk at the moment for me to try and get the gunpowder from those mobs down there, we can't deploy this machine here. So this machine here, I'll just have to do that another day, because it's quite a trek as well to get back to base. We also didn't have a TNT for the demo machine that we put together at the start of this part of the stream. Does this machine have any TNT? Yes, it does. So we could deploy this one, and this one's probably a more better one to deploy because it actually follows the shape of the 10 chunks, which you can see with these slabs that are marked out here. Mark out the 10 chunks of the of where the farm's going to be. Let's just get a shot of that, and let's see how many holes we can put in the wall this time. Actually, let's have something to eat before we do anything else. Oh, I've got water. I'm going to have to go back down there now. I knew there was a reason I was leaving this side off till later. And there goes the wall. And it ripples up. But at least now I have a way of getting down quite quickly. Right, let's gather up some blocks and see if we can find where the water source blocks are in here, or if we're just going to have to fill up this entire section maybe. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is just going to be a case of I'm just going to have to fill up this entire section here, because this, I believe, is an underground like water cave, with this being originally a tiny little island in the middle of the ocean. Let's just fill this up. There can't be much more left, surely. Are those free source blocks? Yes, they are. Any more? Oop, where's that coming from? Right, let's just see if we... Right, I think we've managed to get them all. Let's get out of here because we have no weapons. And I think we will leave this wall breached for now, so that we don't have to worry about re-breaching it. And I'll tell you what, let's actually go and sleep as well, because so all we need is for a creeper to spawn or something on top of one of these jetties going out. Right, let's head back on over here. And see if we manage to get all of those water source blocks. Oh, looks like we missed at least one. Yep. Still more. How many blocks have we got here? Right. Let's risk it. Oh. So we've got one there. That's a source block. There's a source block over there as well. Or is that the outer breach? Oh, that might be the outer breach. Yeah. Let's just seal that in there. Ooh. Oh, and there's still a source block somewhere here. And it looks like there's some more over there as well, so we will risk this area in the unintentional mob farm. Look at them all down there. Right. Swim up here and try again. Oop. Oh, more water. Right, let's just detonate a few of these and see how it goes. A little bit. Right, let's find out where that block is. Somewhere over here. Do I have a shovel? Let's just make a little test hole and see if there are any more water source blocks hidden. Yep. More over here. More over here. Yep, something above us as well. And that might be it. If we're really lucky this time. Let's empty our hands. And try again. Fingers crossed we've had success. And we've hit bedrock. Right, let's advance the machine now. So I think we'll just advance it part way so we can continue to use this one. Yeah, we'll just advance it to there and then we can advance it in 5 increments from this point on. Take out a little bit more. Yep. Nope. Now, is that going to breach anymore? Or yeah, we got away with it. We've got away with it that time. A little bit further down there. Oops, some more going out there. Can we get away with it? Yep, we didn't breach the wall again that time. Just having a look up the other screen there, seeing the chat. Hello there. We've got another couple of people come to join the stream there. So far, for anyone that's just joining us, we went on a little mini adventure at the start of the stream. We got a gift from Emity, and we had a little look at the new mini game that I've built, and now we've been here mining. And you can see here this massive canyon that we have carved out in the past couple of hours using our TNT machines. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring the extra TNT, so we can't actually fire up all the machines. Okay, there's loads of these getting flung back at the minute there. I'll have to come up with a new flying machine design at some point. I did try to make these automatic, but it kept on. It worked fine for the first couple of passes, then the machines got jammed up and it was too much of a hassle to keep dismantling them, and it wouldn't be so bad if you were on the ground, but in the air it's a nightmare for the amount of times that I like to fly to the pavement. I think we're at bedrock on that one there. Right, let's move these forward another 5. Carve that one out there. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You see here there's more slime spawning. This as well for folks that may have not seen it. This is, well, this grid up here marks out 10 chunks of slime farm. All of these chunks inside of here are all slime chunks, so we're going to build a massive slime farm here. Myself, Nova and Focus are all working on that at the moment. Let's blast a little bit more. It took us about 2 weeks on and off to drain the ocean here as well. Drill down a little bit more. I think we'll maybe just get another couple more blocks out before we have to advance the machine. Yep, I think that's it for that spot. So let's pop that there. Deploy the machine so we can move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And get rid of the random blocks that I keep placing everywhere. Let's come out a little bit here. Tell you what. Empty behind, F1. And you get a better view of it going down. I should have really had replay mod turned on and recording during this as well. Then we could have done like some sort of montage of it later on. Drop a few more in there. A little bit more off that one. I suppose one thing of not having the TNT for that machine there, you can see there the sort of gap that we started with at the start of the stream was just a little narrow gap like that, and we've expanded it out to that whole section there. But the farm machine, I don't have the TNT obviously for that one there. Plus as well, it might be a bit of a nightmare because of the closeness to that wall. I'll have to conduct a few experiments. Although once we reach the top level. So does anyone just see it there? It looks like in the looks like a face at the back there. Right, I think before we advance the machine, I'm going to go and sleep because I'm the only one, I think, still on the server. Yep. And that would mean that mobs are going to be drawn here like a magnet. Right. Still got plenty of pistons to deploy another section. Right, that's another one of those out. Almost at the bottom. I think that's all we're going to get out of that one. Up that a few more. Yep. Right, let's... One of them. And some of that. Oh, blow the machine first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And begin the bombardment once more. Almost at the bottom. Let's keep on drilling. I think this is probably all we're going to get from this position. So let's advance this once more. Get the machines deployed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. See how quick we can make bedrock here. Almost down. See, with this TNT machine as well, it kind of spreads them out. The other TNT machine that I made, which wasn't very movable, is just a straight direct beam going down of TNT, but because it wasn't movable, I just decided to go with these particular flying machines instead. Right, deploy the machine. Get rid of that one, and we lost it. There we go. And let's detonate a few more. We're about halfway through now on this particular line. There's still a load more that we can take out in this position. Still haven't hit bedrock. Must be some very dense ores in this particular section. Drop a dozen more down. I think that might be it for this position. Let's just chuck a few more down just to be sure. And also to get rid of any entities that might be down there. One less thing for the server to calculate. Right. Let's... one there. One of them there. Come over here so I don't fall down the hole again. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Empty our hand so we can crouch and then clear the next bit. Few more to see how deep we can get. Few more, although I think we may have done everything for this position. Yeah, just ready to advance it now. So put one there. This pick's almost done as well. Right, deploy the machine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop a few more. Almost at the bottom. Drop a few more of these down. I think that's it for this position. Yeah. Right, let's move the machine forward. Drop that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep going on that. Should be flying everywhere on this particular one. I wonder what the blast resistance is on the diorite ore there. Drop a few more in there. I think that's it for that position. Let's now advance this machine another stage. Yep, it's deployed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Almost at the bottom. It might be a good idea maybe to go and sleep again. Keep looking out across here, expecting something to spawn on one of these jetties going out here with the other flying machines. I don't know what those guys are going to do. There's a couple more blocks at this position that to be taken out. Yeah, I think that's it for there. Right, we're going to go and quickly sleep so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Massive hole that we've carved out here this morning, or this afternoon I suppose now. And we only started off with one little line like that. I'll have to come back later on with the TNT and finish that machine next to us so that we can get that one deployed as well. Oh, look at that. I'll be looking forward to getting the TNT on them guys. Our base is littered with them as well. I don't even get to the front door of my actual house very often at the base because of the the whole area is just full of those guys. Right, let's deploy that so we can move it. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, let's get this firing again. A little bit more. Maybe it's just a couple more blocks from this position. Let's give it a few more just in case. Yeah, I think that's us for that position. Right, let's go there. Pop another one of those out. Deploy the machine. 1. Try again. 2. 5. Right. Almost there. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to get from that position. and 5, and we'll have to see how many more we can actually maybe do here, because we are getting awfully close to the outer wall. You've seen them getting launched underneath me down there. See, we're almost at bedrock. Getting there slowly. That might be it for this position. Yep, let's get this advanced again. Whilst our pick lasts. Yep, the machine's deployed. 2, 3, no. I think I can probably do another couple more. 4. Let's test it. Oh, we are at the outer wall. Right, we'll make that the limit for here. You see it all rippling up the side there. And yeah, we're not going to be able to actually cut any more of that, are we, because of the water? Well, what's going to be the best way to deal with that? Maybe it's just one block along the side. Yep, let's seal this up this way. Oh, there's still a hole. Yep. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This might not work. If we come out from here. I mean, right mess of this block placement today. Oh, is that all the blocks I've got? Right, no, I've still got a little bit of cobble left. Right. No, that's not going to do it. I think we're at the limit, really, for this particular machine here. Yeah, we'll have to come back and maybe do that little section there manually. I don't think we're going to get anything else more out of that one. Yep. So let's head on back and we will inspect the damage. Actually, we can go down here, can't we, to inspect the damage? We'll just flow down the water and go and have a little look at the area we've carved out. I would suggest that you two guys get into that water stream as quickly as possible if you want to get out of the construction site. Go on, in the water. Nope. Maybe might go back to the ocean. See if we can push this guy in. Come on, otherwise the TNT will get you. Nah. Hopefully they'll figure it out. Actually, we'll go all the way down to the bottom here. Let's have something to eat. How's our armour looking? And we still have no weapons. Right, let's go down here. So one good thing about with the TNT, most of the entities all get destroyed there. Just a few stray ones there from when the machine went off. But this is the massive area we have carved out here this afternoon. Have we got many mobs down here? Not as many as before. Oh, hang on. Yep, yeah they are. Let's... Oh. Nope. Run away. Oh, diamonds. More diamonds. Right, that's it. We're going to have to go back and get our proper tools. Because I can't leave those down here. Oh no, there's a creeper. This is not going very well. Right, oh, that's not even a tall one. Yeah, this has gone disastrously. Right, let's climb up here. And we'll go and put some proper armor on, grab a proper tool, and go and grab those diamonds and see how many we get from those. Now there should be. Now, did I leave a breach in the wall here, or is it just the scaffolding? I think it's just the scaffolding. Right, let's hop up here. Let's go put some proper gear on. In fact, we'll put all these other tools away. I think we'll grab those diamonds, have another little look down there into those caves, and then I think we'll call it a day. Right, let's go up here. We had a junk chest. Right. Actually, we'll put these in the redstone chest. Sand was somewhere around here. Put the diorite away. Keep my boat handy for later. Oh, we still have these to go into the redstone. I'm sure we had one for cobble somewhere around here. Nope, that's going to be for the surround. Ah, here we go. Cobble in there. Gravel in there. Take off that. Grab our one of them. And yeah, that's the right sword that I want. And have something quickly to eat. And I tell you what, actually, we will sleep. Just to try and get some of the mob count down a little bit down that hole. And we'll go back along here to the breach because it will be quicker. We can see the creepers already down there. Tell you what, let's unleash this water and ride it down at the bottom. See if we can remember where those diamonds were. Oh, that was lucky. Right, let's have something else to eat. And see if we can remember where we saw there was 2 patches of diamonds. Yep, there's one. Yep, let's get rid of him. And get a shot of him. And we will take out these. I think it might just be these couple here. Oh, run away. Into the water. Right, let's take out these. So we've got 4 for that. Let's just get rid of that and bring the diamonds here so we can get a little count as we go. Just make sure that there's no more in the immediate area. Now, somewhere along here. Ah, there it is. That's not bad, 15 diamonds. Let's have a little look in here as well and see. We're very careful. Actually, we've got any blocks? We've got some cobble still. Look at them all coming. That's handy. Right. You get in that fire. Now, is there anywhere safe to try and take him out? Stand here. Have a look. Should be alright underneath here. It's 2 blocks. Yeah, we actually got some. I think it's been a week since I've last been able to get anything out of those guys. Anything else over here? Might as well have a quick 2-second look to see if we can maybe see any more diamonds. Right, oh, there's a lava lake here. Now, is that in the path of the TNT? I think it might be. Oh, look, here's some more slimes forming. Yeah, this slime farm is... it's going to be ridiculous. I don't know if I know anyone else that has built a 10-chunk slime farm. Anything else down here? Just more spiders. Yeah, I can't see any diamonds. Nope, I think that's it for that little set of caverns. Unless, let's have a quick nose down here. Use this skeleton to light up the cave a little bit. No, can't see any here. I think it's just gold down here. Right, let's get back up because we've ran out of our hunger. Yep, too close for that. Right, let's have one little look in here. And nope, no diamonds. But we are getting some slime down here, which is going to be really good for the slime farm. Try to see if we can just get a slime head maybe whilst we're down here. Oh, turn you back for 2 seconds and then even more creatures spawn. No, too close with that creeper. Right, let's get out of here. Head for that water stream. But you can see down here, this is just a massive space that we have carved out here this afternoon. Oh, there's a creeper blown up. So let's hop out of here and get to safety. Wrong one. It's this water stream we want, isn't it? Right, let's get up there. Swim up here. Fall out the side. Right, so let's look at all the arrows in that. Yep. I used to be an adventurer and then I took an arrow everywhere. Right, let's pop all this back in here. I'll tidy it up later on. That's alright. But I like that. That's the way John Wick should look, you see, with the John Wick skin. But anyway, I think we'll call it a day there today. So we've done quite a bit of work today. We've managed to carve out a huge section behind us there, if I can walk backwards. And slowly come over here. So you can just sort of see in the distance there, if I crouch, the massive area that we've carved out today. But a special thanks though today for Emily for giving us a little adventure at the start of our stream, where we had we actually went and got some nether wart, some potions and a mending book. So we're going to be able to make a new silk touch pick to replace the one that I lost whilst I was putting nether portals in for all the other players to make sure they were in the right place, because we lost all of our obsidian and also our silk touch tools. So special thanks to Emily. You go and check out her channel. Her link should be in the description below, unless I've completely messed up the stream, which is possible, because it's the first stream I've done in many years. So don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.